Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, Junior. Okay, so if you haven't figured it out yet, you guys need a Chromebook today, and you have a bell ringer on the board, ready to go. Today's December 5th, 2019. And your question is, who was Thomas More? We learned about him yesterday a little bit in that short class period. Just give me a brief review of what you remember about him while I take attendance.
I'm recording this lesson today. Just a heads up.
No pressure or anything.
No pressure.
But like,
Bruh.
this is so.
It's for my professional development as an educator. I just want to watch myself teach this and kind of reflect. All right. It's nothing crazy. All right. So somebody tell me, raise your hand, please, and tell me who Thomas More is. What do you remember about him?
He wrote the book Utopia, which focused on perfect life and perfect/organized society.
Absolutely. Yeah, Utopia. Perfect life, perfect society, everything's great. Jackson, you have something to add?
His ideas were pretty modern, believing that men and women should live in harmony.
Absolutely. Right? That was a very radical idea at that time. Anybody else want to add anything? That's the basic gist of it. But today, what we're going to do is look a little bit more closely at his book Utopia. And I'm going to do it, like I said, in a different way. I've never tried this before. But you guys are going to be in groups. There's Utopia. Thomas More with this chain looking all fancy and stuff. I'm going to do something called Jigsaw grouping. Have you guys ever done that? Yeah. Some of you might have, some of you might not have. It sounds complicated at first. I'm going to try and walk you through what we're going to do, and then we're just going to go for it, okay? See how it goes. So right now, you guys are all sitting in groups, right? Minus you two, I'll get to you guys. You're in your groups. This is your home group, okay? These are your homies. What you're going to do is be assigned to these groups. In that group, each one of you will be responsible for a certain paragraph or excerpt of the Utopia book, all right? So just a paragraph. And do you guys remember how people spoke back in the Renaissance days?
Like Shakespeare, that's so gross.
Like Shakespeare, a little gross, kind of hard to understand, right? So what your task today is to translate Utopia into modern day vernacular, okay? So we're not only learning about it, we're also kind of practicing our language arts skills and just using our resources to figure out what this guy was saying, okay? Utopia is a lot larger than what you're gonna look at today. I chunked it up into 5 different, or 4, I guess, paragraphs. But this excerpt is just over laws and government, because I thought that was pretty interesting, and his ideas were very radical with those. So we're going to look at laws of government from Utopia. You guys are going to translate it into vernacular form. Now, you're also going to be assigned to an expert group, okay? One person from each group will be an expert in one excerpt, all right? So in your expert group, you guys are going to work together, collaborate to translate this. You're not going to do it all on your own. You're going to work together to figure out what this guy's saying as a team, okay? Make sense? You with me? All right? So this is your home groups right now. Then we're going to shift around and move around and get to your expert groups. Thanks, I'll come back to that. Once you're in your expert group, and you're done analyzing your paragraph, you're going to return to your original Jigsaw home group, and you're going to teach your classmates about what you found out. Okay? Easy enough? a Google Doc, I'll show you in a second, that you're gonna type out your translated paragraph. I have the original ones printed out over there, we'll get to those. And then as you guys are teaching each other about Utopia, you're gonna take notes on that same Google Doc, about what your classmates taught you. Cool, makes sense? Smell what I'm stepping in?
Oh.
Picking up, putting down?
That's better.
All right.
That's a bit better.
Okay. So if you're in the Chromebook, go to Google Classroom. You'll find this Google slide and also this document, all right? Made a copy for each one of you that you'll be able to type on. Where it says group members, you're gonna type in your group, your home group members' names. And then each person will have a paragraph and they'll type out your answer to that paragraph right there. Cool? Make sense? Okay. Can I have, look at your card. Do you guys all know the different kinds of suits?
Yeah.
What do we got?
Clubs,
Spades, clubs, hearts.
So it says group members, you said this group?
Huh?
You said this group, right?
Yes, this is your group. Where you ask for group names, put this group's names in it, okay? And we'll get to the expert groups, you don't need to know each other's names. I mean, you should, but not for
Should
the
we
doc.
share the copy with you?
Yeah, eventually, you'll turn it in on Google Classroom and I'll share it. Good
How
question.
do we find it? Or look at it, it's like, because usually we have like a button where it says like add to.
It'll be a button that says turn it at the end when you're done with it. Babe, okay, good question. It should work out. So, here's the deal. Right now, you guys are in your home groups, and I need anybody with a heart to stand up, please. Come on over here. You guys are going to be in charge of paragraphs 1 and 2, okay? Right over here, grab paragraphs 1 and 2. It's a handout on the counter here. And then return to your files for now.
Make a copy.
Raise your hand if you have a club.
Oh wait, raise your hand up.
If you have a club, clover thing. Go grab paragraph 3, please. Raise your hand if you have a diamond. Diamonds. Come on over and grab paragraph 4. They're all pretty similar in size. I tried to make it even. So y'all are equal in that regard. And then what do I have left? Spades. Spades, paragraph 5, please.
You got the jack too.
Alright, so right now, you guys should all have a handout of the paragraph you're in charge of. Real quick, I just want everybody to glance over that, give it a read through, see if it makes sense at all. It might not. Take a couple minutes and read through that, and then we'll split up into our expert groups, okay? So, my idea or expectation when you guys break into your expert groups is that you'll kind of work together, use your Chromebook, find a thesaurus, figure out what those fancy words are, and then literally translate it into a new paragraph on your Google Doc, okay? Makes sense? Now, I don't want you to just do this on your own. I want you to collaborate with somebody else in the expert group. You can either work as, there'll be one expert from each group, right? So you can work as a group of 5 or 6, or you can kind of split up and just do partner and figure it out that way. Really, it's up to you. I'm gonna give you about like 10 minutes to be in your expert groups and translate this paragraph, okay? Make sense? Do you want me to assign spots in the room for your expert groups? That might be easier. Okay. So let's just make it easy. Paragraphs 1 and 2, I'm gonna have you guys go up here. Paragraphs 3, right there. 4, you guys can be in the back. Let's do 5 in this general area. Cool? Again, you can be in a whole big group, or you can kind of break off and do like partner and partner, or 2 and 3. Either way.
Of our experts.
Alright guys, so now you get to talk to each other about what your group talking about. As you're teaching each other, type in where their paragraph goes.
Okay, so no, we start off paragraph 1 and 2.
So this one is kind of.
Okay. So paragraph 1 is basically about like if mankind aspires
So
for higher
basically, if
things,
mankind aspires to be
like if you aspire to be present when you're little, you're not gonna get it.
Take a look. RSPCT, real quick guys. Thank you. Take a look at the exit slip. I'm gonna reuse this as a bell ringer tomorrow, but just to prepare yourselves. I want to know if you agree or disagree with Thomas More's idea of utopia after kind of figuring out what he's talking about. And then do you think this concept of government and laws would ever work in society?
No.
Right off the bat, do you guys have any ideas? It wouldn't work. Why wouldn't it work? Why not?
He's expecting everyone to be good.
And there be
He expects everybody to be naturally good, Spencer?
I mean, no, it would not work at all. But there's a difference between nature and nurture, and nature breeds selfish.
Right.
It's in our DNA.
Absolutely. Jackson?
The idea of them not having lawyers or someone to represent them wouldn't work, because if the person didn't know the laws of anything and they were falsely accused, they could easily just like not do well in trial.
Absolutely, that's a good point. Jacob?
People can easily be swayed a lot, so it'd be like throwing off the balance between the judgment and fairness between the court. So they can pretty much say, "Screw you, you're gonna be guilty."
For
So
sure.
they gotta pay a lot.
Absolutely. Well, good points. Thank you guys. I thought it went alright.
Mm-hmm.
Minor kinks here and there. But what do you guys think of it?
I like
Is that
this.
cool?
It's like
kind of like this.
it's like less work.
Less work. Yeah, you're only focusing on one part of the whole reading. I could have had you guys just read the whole thing and calculate it, right?
Mhm.
That'd be a lot.
That'd be
Was it helpful to like collaborate with your
Yeah.
expert groups? For sure, talking it out. I think that was cool. Well, thank you. You guys have a good rest of your day.